Yesterday, we have started new month, November, and we have celebrated Feast of the All Saints. And by this feast, God teach us that also we have to give testimony to the society that we belong to the Jesus. Today, 2nd of the November, we commemorate All Souls, Feast of the Hope. But also today in the evening, we celebrate in Mass from the Sunday. And in the book of the Wisdom, God teach us about world, universe. And many times we're thinking about space, sun, moon, and we are amazed. We're talking how wonderful is this universe. And book of the Wisdom talking, this is as small grain. In divine eyes, our world is small grain. For some is something big, something amazing. For God, only small grain. Therefore, we have to look on our life and on the world with divine wisdom, divine perspective. And also, as the continuation of the first reading is gospel. Jesus was in the journey and came to the town. And in this town, as Lavernia, lived one of the tax collectors, Zacchaeus. He was short as me, but was curious as me too. And he heard a lot about the Jesus. And he knew a lot of the people. And he wants to know one man more, famous man. But around the Jesus were a lot of the people. High people. But he was also smart. He knew that beside the road are trees, sycamore tree. And so he climbed. And he thinking, I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than other. I will see the Jesus from the close. But he doesn't know that Jesus will surprise him. Jesus approached to the tree and talking, Zacchaeus, back, down back. I know that you are curious, but I will surprise you. I want to be in your home. You have to prepare lunch for me and for my disciples. Oh, something new. But this message about Zacchaeus also teach us that we have to change our attitudes. And we have to realize that Jesus, by His presence in our life, by His grace, can change our life, as He changed the life of the Zacchaeus. And when they were around the table, and Zacchaeus was very happy, but also he realized by the grace of God, by the influence of Jesus, he realized that he not was perfect. He did a lot of the mistakes. And what he said? Behold, half of my possessions, Lord, I shall give to the poor. And if I have extorted anything from anyone, I shall repay it 4 times over. He realized that he not was correct. And he was concerned that it's necessary to do restitutions back. But not only 1 time, 4 times over. But also he realized that around him are a lot of the poor people. And he said, half of my possessions I will give to the poor. And we know from the gospel that then he became one of his apostles, one of his followers. And his attitude is very important for us. Why is very important? Because maybe not too often, but we go into the confession. And after the confession, we receive before the absolution penance. Something as did today Zacchaeus, restitution. I will give half of my possessions to the poor. Expiation for the sins. We receive usually prayer. Different kind of the prayer. And also we complain. Not is enough receive absolution. I have to still pray my penance. And we have example by the Zacchaeus that not is enough. Because even Jesus said that today's salvation has come to this house. He said these words. But recently, after the words, after the expression of the Zacchaeus, I will give half my possessions to the poor. And then Jesus accepted him as his follower, as his disciples, and accepted fully his invitation, his dinner or his lunch. Therefore, we have to realize about our life and about our expiation for our sins. That not is enough only go and confess our sins. Go to the confession. But do something more. We know this word restitution. In the liturgical reason, sense, this will be expiation. Therefore, we have to enjoy today's gospel, today's word of God, today's message, and realized also God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him might have eternal life. Month of the November, Jesus reminding us about eternal life. But again, for have this eternal life, we have to believe in the Jesus. Believe in him. Capisci? Okay, this is message for us, for today and for this week. Please stand.